What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down some of the best wide receiver ladder drills that you can do. Let's get started. Now, before we get in this video, fellas, we are going to be traveling out to 15 more states this year for 2-day-long QB and wide receiver training camp. So check out that very first link in the description below if you would like to sign up to train with us. We're going to be coming out to San Francisco, California, Miami, Florida. Then we're going to be heading out to Las Vegas, Nevada, Charlotte, North Carolina, Portland, Oregon. Then we'll be coming out to Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois, Buffalo, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas. Then we'll be heading out to Detroit, Michigan, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Boise, Idaho, and Los Angeles, California. So if you guys would like, again, some more information on how you can sign up, how you can train with us for 2 whole days, 8 hours of training total, again, fellas, check out that very first link in the description below. Let's get back to this video. All right, guys, so how this video is going to go down is I'm going to explain a ladder drill that you're going to be doing. I'm going to talk about the exact technique of how that will help a wide receiver in a live game situation. And then we're going to show this drill half speed, walking through it to make sure you guys got it. Then I'll be showing the drill full speed, okay? So every single drill that you want to do, whether it's on a ladder, whether it's with cones, you have to make sure that it is game realistic. You have to make sure that it translates to your game, and that's what all these drills are going to do. So this first drill is, I call this a double hop into a split release, okay? So what is a split release first and foremost? So a split release is like when you have a DB who's lined up directly in front of you, and instead of, giving him a move, giving him a jab, giving him a stick inside, whatever it is, you split your feet. You're trying to freeze him and react off of him. So you would take your back foot and bring it up, and your front foot would go out. So you would split like this. You're coming to balance. So if that DB jumps outside, you could go inside. He jumps inside, you go outside. Or if he gets hands, you're in a balanced position. It's a great release that all receivers need to learn. Now, the thing that a lot of receivers struggle with is the freeze element of it. Receivers struggle with having both feet hit the grass at the exact same time and coming to balance. That's what this ladder drill is going to work on. So what you're doing is you're starting at the top of the box here. You're going to be taking 2 hops and then a split. So you're going to start on your right foot. You're going to go hop in the box, then split. Hop, hop, split. Hop, hop, split, and we're coming to balance having both feet hit at the exact same time. So what I recommend is going through this a few times where you're hopping on the right foot, then splitting, then a few times where you're hopping on the left foot, then splitting. But it's a great drill to work on, obviously, your footwork. When you're hopping, make sure we're staying on the ball of my foot, not letting my heel hit the ground. And when you're splitting, you're holding it for a second, staying low and in a good pad level position. I'm going to show you how this drill is going to look like kind of walk through speed, and then I'll show it full speed. All right, guys, so this next ladder drill is going to work on your jab or your stick off the line of scrimmage, maybe at the top of the route, like on a post route, a corner route. And it's also going to work on just like some quick feet reaction with an icky shuffle, okay? So what I mean by jab or stick off the line is let's say, for example, you come up to the line, you have a DB who's lined up inside shade press, and let's say you got to run like a fade route, for example, right? So if you have to run a fade route versus inside shade press, you got to attack him to the inside. We have to make him think like we were running a slant inside release to try to get him to move, so we have more space to operate to the outside. So this is going to help with that specific cut on a crossover, a jab, like I said, whatever it might be. So what you're going to do is you're going to start out on the right side of the ladder first. And again, I'm going to walk through this and then I'm going to show this thing full speed. So we're going to start out first 2 boxes. You're going to be here, hands, feet working. You're going to throw a jab into the box. Your head is going to stay even with your knee. It is not going to be a jab, and it's not going to be just this, where you lean into it head and shoulders. You're actually going to throw your hip with the cut, because when a DB is in press coverage, like he's inside shade, where are his eyes supposed to be? They're watching your hips. So you have to throw your hip into the move to try to make him think that you are moving him off the platform. So again, we're going to go jab, come up to the next one, jab, come up, icky shuffle. Then we're going to jab with the right foot, icky shuffle, jab again, etc. And you're going to move all the way through the ladder doing that exact same thing. Again, when we throw that jab, your head stays even with your knee. Bring your hip with the foot to sell this thing completely. We don't want to lean, because that's not going to get anybody. If a DB has undisciplined eyes and he's looking up here, that might get him. That's not going to get a disciplined DB who is watching your hip. So I'm going to show you how this is going to look semi half walk through speed, and then I'm going to show you full speed. All right, guys, so this next ladder drill is going to work on pretty much just general footwork for wide receivers, getting them lighter on their feet, which is something that I feel like a lot of younger wide receivers lack. Like you see it all the time, like a lot of, especially even high school wide receivers, we see it at all the camps that we do. They will run and they will be so dang flat-footed. Like they will run pretty much like on their heels. They will try to cut on their heels. They have no like kind of just honestly general foot strike like mechanics, I guess you could say, because when we strike the ground we want to be on the ball of my foot. That is an athletic position, that is a position of explosion, and that's pretty much what this drill is going to translate to. Okay, so now what you got is going to be called a 10 step. So a 10 step is literally they call it a 10 step for a reason. You're taking 10 steps in and out of the box. So this one gets a little bit creative. It can be a little bit confusing at times, but trust me, you guys will get it down in no time if you just walk through it, take it slow, and focus on being on the ball of your foot. So I'm going to show you on this close box first so it's easy to see. So like let's pretend this is the first box back there. So all it is 10 steps like we said. So you're going to go 1 2 in, 1 2 back, so that's 3 4, back in 5 6, 7 8, 9 10. 1 2, step back 3 4, back in 5 6, 7 8, 9 10, and you're going to work that all the way throughout this ladder. So this is going to be a leg burner. Your calves are going to feel like they are on fire, but if you guys can roll through this, take things slow, focus on keeping your chest ahead of your waist, don't forget to breathe. This thing is going to be a great drill to help you guys with just general footwork and help you guys just become a better athlete, honestly, if you get this footwork drilled down. This took a lot of reps for me to get down. This took some time, but it just, again, it's just like anything else. You do it consistently and you do it enough, it's going to become second nature. So I'm going to show you how this thing is going to look full speed. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. Always appreciate the feedback. It's always great to hear from you guys. And again, fellas, if you would like to train with us in 15 different states this offseason, we're coming all the way from San Francisco, California to Miami, Florida. We're going all across the country. So if we're coming to a city or state near you, again, check out that very first link in the description below. We'd love to have you out to one of our camps. I'll see you guys next time.